Hello everybody, and thanks for tuning in to another video review by Smitty Smit, brought to you by For the Love of Gaming. Today I am taking a look at Dead Space 2, the demo that is available on Xbox Live at the moment, and I'm coming to you from a stance that most people who would review this don't really know. I didn't play the first Dead Space, so this game is certainly new to me, and it's not because I didn't want to. I've heard great things. It's been on my to-play list for a while. I just haven't got to it. After playing this demo, I think I might go back just so that I don't miss that chapter in the game, because, you know, expletive alert, holy shit, what a fantastic game. First off, we'll start with the graphics. The game is beautiful. They do the lights and the darks very well. From everything to your environment, to your suit, to your weapons, the lighting, the coloring, everything is fantastic. This game, in terms of graphics, certainly gets an A+ from me. The fact that this is a demo and they were able to squeeze this much power out of the system they're using, putting it on Xbox Live, I mean, I was blown away. It's an absolutely visually astounding game. I'm very eager to see what the final product looks like. In terms of gameplay, it took me a little bit to get used to the control scheme again, because I didn't play the first one. I don't know if this carried over from the first one or not, but the controls were a little bit different. Took me 5 or 10 minutes to actually get used to them, so you know, nothing special there. You know, you've got your typical aim, shoot, you know, push this button to do this action, pick up, that type of thing. So nothing groundbreaking there, but in terms of how a game is made, that's probably a good thing. You can pick this game up and feel comfortable with playing it. You'll never feel lost at any one time. Something I want to discuss with you that a lot of people overlook in terms of gaming is the audio. I take a look, or a listen, I should say, at the audio of a game very, very closely. I've got a set of Turtle Beach X31s, which are amazing. They give great sound. So when a game comes along that gives an ambience, you know, musical keys, you know, just the minor things that a lot of developers overlook, when that game comes along, you know, I really take notice. And this is one of those games. You know, your footsteps echo when they're supposed to echo. The sound of the doors opening, it's a unique sound. You can hear the steam release, the doors slide open and things like that. In terms of just plain audio, it certainly would be at the top of my list again. You know, you have the surprise scenes when creatures hop out at you, or when a character is speaking to your main character, Isaac, I believe his name is. It's all there, and it's all done very, very nicely. The next thing we're going to talk about is the combat. The combat, like the control scheme, was easy to get the hang of. I mean, it's a third-person shooter, much like Mass Effect is. Point, shoot, you know, different tactics call for, or I should say, different situations call for different tactics, and that's really highlighted with the you know, quote unquote weapons that you have. I understand these are mining tools that you're using, which is a fantastic spin on you know, how a shooter generally plays. The weapons themselves, you've got dismemberments. You can pin creatures to walls. I mean, the combat, I think I would give this an A as well. So far, in the 3 major categories that I use to determine whether or not I like a game, this game is scoring very, very well. The genre itself, that survival horror type genre, I'm not a huge fan of it. There have been a few games that have caused me to to get rid of my trepidations about how that game how that genre is played, and I think Dead Space is going to be one of those games. Certainly BioShock and BioShock 2 were, and I was very, very pleased with the outcome of those. So I think we're going to go ahead and give this one a try as well. The overall concept of the game, again, I came in as a new player, never experienced anything like this before, and just to put it on a 1 to 10 scale to give you guys some sort of idea of how I feel about the game. And granted, this is only the demo. I want to see the rest of the story and things like that. I would have to give this game between an 8 and a 9 easily, and I would say maybe an 8 is too low. I think we're in for a real treat this year when Dead Space 2 comes out, and this is certainly going on my to-buy list. I don't think this is going to be something that I'm going to rent. Now, the full retail game is going to come packaged with a multiplayer mode. I haven't had a chance to play that yet, but from what I understand, listening to some people who have actually played it on the PS3, actually, this is on Xbox 360 here, but on the PS3 beta that they ran for multiplayer, it was done very, very well. So if they could tie together all the elements, make sure the game comes together in terms of story, gameplay, difficulty. It's got 4 separate difficulties, which is perfect for a fellow like me who sometimes doesn't know what he's doing. If they tie it all together, this is going to be a huge hit. Multiplayer, if they did it right, is going to impress some people, I have a feeling. So what I'll do now is I'll let you watch the rest of this gameplay demo. I've got some clips of key parts of the story, some cutscenes, just to give you an idea of what you can expect with the game. And let me know if you agree with me, you think this game's going to be a hit. If you like it, what did you like? If you don't like it, what didn't you like? And we can have a discussion here in the comments. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Looking forward to hearing from you in terms of what you feel about the game. And look up For the Love of Gaming podcast on iTunes and Zoom.
Yeah.